not at full battery?
Yes.
And what?
And obviously,
And
not
does
at all.
so that's just because it changes the balance of the braking on the car.
Yes, because when you are at full battery,
You get
once you brake, you don't regenerate energy, so that makes the you don't get extra braking power, and because it's only on the front wheels, then that means basically you're shifting your brake balance
oh,
rearward.
so you're almost it's almost like moving the brake bias without moving the brake bias.
Yeah, and you can lock the rears, so you don't ever want it to go at 100% because it can catch you off guard, like suddenly rear locking and your race gone. Or like on the LMDH, like the Porsche, the Caddy, because the engine, the electric is at the back. Once you are not regenerating, then it shifts it like forward. So then you get front locking more easily, and with these cars, because the electric is at the front, you shift the brake balance rearward. And you basically just manage it on during the race. I mean, for example, maybe I would decrease a bit the electric just to keep it more towards the middle, but just don't get it to 100%. Just to avoid that
Right.
catching you off guard.
You're right, Alex. It sounds like you're having a fucking meltdown now.
Yeah,
It's so confusing, man.
Welcome to the real world, baby.
It's I don't really know if I like it. It's wherever just happens, just get in the fucking car, stick some fuel in it, and go as fast as you can.
It's way too simple, mate.
It does make things more fair. Just for example, on the AC Silly, you could do no stops on the Ferrari and the Porsche. You weren't even near that on the Aston, right?
Yeah,
But with this, you're pretty much making it fair, so every single car should be able to deploy the same energy. So now they should be able to run the same amount of laps on a full virtual energy run. So it's not that you can cheat with a bigger tank and a lower fuel consumption, and you can do an extra lap than another car, you know?
Right, I'm on my warm-up lap. 0 to hero.
Quali?
No, I didn't qualify. I'm 48th.
Oh my god.
See how this goes. I want a clean race. That's all I want.
What else is worth mentioning?
So the main thing is you don't let the battery hit 0 and don't let the battery hit. You want to try and keep it.
100%.
Yeah, you just want to sort of keep it to the middle.
Yes.
So whereabouts it is now, it's pretty good. And then if I think, oh, it's running a bit. If it's running a bit low, I just turn the motor map down.
Yes.
So I'm just using a little bit less of and I use more of the combustion engine.
Yes.
And then if I think, oh, it's running a bit high, I use a bit more. Okay. I get it.
Yep. But it's not gonna make you faster or slower.
No, it's not. It's basically just managing it so your almost your brake bias just doesn't go hayward without you realise.
Yeah.
Right.
So I always thought the hybrid was for like to make you faster.
That is in F1, but not here, because they got torque sensors on the wheel, so all the time they're measuring how much power you're putting into the wheels. So it doesn't matter if it's from your combustion engine or the electric one.
It's not. I don't think it's like iRacing's hybrid system.
That's why it's
that-
wrong. No,
That's
yeah.
why, because I racing, you can use it to give yourself a bit
Go
more
fast.
boost, can't you?
Yeah. But no. If-
So
if you-
we've got this
if
to look
you-
forward to in our racing, haven't we now?
Yes.
Yeah, well, it's kind of a good thing, getting a head start on it here. Are you streaming now, Jed?
I certainly am.
Yeah, I'll come over and watch this. Right.
Basically.
I'm gonna stop sharing on.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. So if you increase the electric motor, then you are gonna use less fuel for that. It's just that.
Yes. Okay. That was night race.
It certainly is.
You must be up. That's
Okay, there. I gotta go. Gotta do some stuff. I'll catch you later. Yeah, maybe.
that's fine. I do appreciate all the help, man.
Yeah, no worries. It's my final 2 weeks in school, so after that I should be on holidays now, so should be able to get ready for Nürburgring and everything. So I'll catch you later, man.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Cheers, man.
Oh, fucking hell, what's this?
Good luck, Joe.
Cheers,
Catch
mate.
you later. Cheers.
Oh my god. Yeah, that was a sound. Jesus.
Oh my god, oh my god! Oh my god! Pray for me, Alex.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just watched that. Oh, that does look fun. Fast.
It is a lot of fun, I can't lie. I can't lie.
You get fucking loads of positions already on that one, isn't it?
I know, that's why it makes me feel good. Good for the ego.
It's still clubbing at the back. Right, I should be right back, so mate.
Bye, mate. That's an audacious move on the Lambo there. This is great fun.
20, 28. Oh my god, yeah, that was a fucking 10. Holy shit.
Fucking giving it all away though.
Oh, what am I doing? I don't even have to watch it. I can fucking spot it.
Oh, yeah, touch.
Give me a second. Oh, she'll be eight.
Oh, oh.
Do I have to watch? One more way.
We are checking.
We are kicking.
Fucking understeer, man.
What position? 25th?
Yeah. 48.
Fucking hell, mate. You're 15 minutes in.
Gets a little bit harder now though.
Yeah, well after all the flips are smashed out of the way from you, it's sending you on the fucking spoonhead to the back.
It's good practice.
It is good. no McLaren on the right. Now what's happening with it?
It was really slow.
Oh, you're a lap ahead of him.
I want to try and save some fuel while I'm here. Better need cars behind catch now though.
Yeah, this McLaren ahead seems to be the cork in the bottle there a bit. This fucking one all over the back of it.
I had nowhere to go, I was like completely locked in.
Oh yeah, you got the Mustang. Oh mate, there's some fucking good battles there. Oh. Oh mate, what a move.
Cheers mate.
You were full sideways then. That's a shame, you did a nice move into turn one. That took both of them.
Just was being brave, but the Mercedes just kept his boot in and then tapped in the rear. Should have heat the rears now. This is the sweet spot for me in iRacing.
They have some really good battles there.
Like the understeer is unreal. Didn't feel like this the other night.
Might be running in a lot of dirty air, mine. Oh, 2 seconds. Hello.
Hello, mate.
How's it going?
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you enjoying Portimao?
It's fucking crap.
Yes.
I don't like it at all. Also, I've just had a crash course on how the fuel and energy usage works, and all the hybrid works by Dan. And oh my fucking god, is it confusing.
You also understand the lap target system.
Oh god, don't
There's more?
well.
It's something to help you save fuel. So if you want to extend the stint, it can help you do that by telling you when to lift and coast.
By telling you when to lift and coast.
Yes, so you know if you go to like the electronics page of the MFD,
Yeah.
and at the bottom there's a thing called lap target. And it's probably just a
Right.
0 now. But so say if you need to do 2 extra laps on a tank of fuel to make your strategy work, yeah? You set that at 2. And then when
Yeah.
you come up to some braking zones, yeah, there'll be like 2 rows of pink lights and they'll start illuminating, and when they illuminate, lift off.
Right. What? They'll illuminate in the car?
Yeah, you'll have this like, you know, the strips of lights that you've got sort of towards the side of the
Are they on the steering wheel in the car?
they're not on the steering wheel, they're sort of in the cockpit, I think, on a lot of the hypercars.
Right, I'll have to have a look at that when I come on.
So yeah, so it tells you when to lift and coast, but it dynamically does it as well. So it
Oh,
tells you when you should. So if you save too much fuel at the beginning, it will then tell you to save less. But if you don't save enough at the beginning, it
Then
then
it
tells you to
saves
save more. Yeah, it
more.
brings that lift and coast point earlier and earlier.
Because Dan was also saying with the fuel ratio, you've got to match your fuel ratio so that it matches that you're using 100% energy. If that makes sense.
Yeah, your
So-
fuel ratio is what sort of
Yeah.
of the virtual energy you're using, what percentage of that is petrol,
Yeah. So I
not
need
electricity.
Yes. So I need my fuel ratio at 0.9, even though it goes to 1.1. So 0.9 is 90 litres out of a
Yeah.
110 litre fuel tank.
Yeah, it's because it's pointless putting that extra 20 litres in because you can't use it because you renounce
Yeah.
virtual energy.
He also said to me, you know, on the pit stop strategy, not
Yeah.
pit, you know, on the pit where you set all your pips up.
Yeah,
He was saying the energy that you put in, like in your MFD, let's say you put 70% in, you're not adding 70% to the car.
Yes.
That's what you go out with.
yeah. So I had a look at this after Nick was moaning last week. and
Hold
stuff.
on, my missus. Hold on 2 seconds, sorry. Yo, yeah.
Yeah, it's the fuel you're leaving the pits with,
Yeah, because
the
that's
energy that
like,
you're leaving the pits with, which is it can make it a little easier.
yeah, because I reckon that's why Nick was getting so confused.
Yes. Yeah.
At them on.
Because he thought he was adding a litre, but it was actually just a lap's worth of fuel. But he's like, no, he was just sending you out a lap's worth of fuel.
Yes.
Yeah, that's why. Because it works the other way to other games.
Stop. Oh, hold there, Joe. Are you good? Oh, mate, you got so lucky then.
Yeah, I bet there was cars forwards and back. The camera was going, the windscreen was going.
Yeah, the McLaren next to you, and as well. I think
That's
he got
what
isolated with
He
you
put me
instead.
off because he went really wide, and then I was like, oh my god, like the attitude of the car looked like it was going around. So I was like, I'll just keep it really close to the wall. But wrong gear and everything.
Yeah, Dan was also saying with the hypercars, you know, you're playing around with the hybrid.
Yes.
He was saying you don't ever want the bar to be full but you don't
Yeah.
ever want it to be empty because you're
Correct.
saying if it's full, you're not regenning, so it can change the balance of how the brake bias works
Yes.
because the way the brakes work on the Ferrari is all done on the front with the regen. He said if the battery's full, you're not regenning, so you haven't got as much braking force.
Yes.
And then he was
Yeah.
saying, obviously, if it's empty, then well, you haven't got any. So
Which is why people often say, for the first lap or so of a race or whatever, just run
Up it a bit.
the motor up high, because then you're getting away from running out of getting rid of the electricity down and getting towards like 2/3 or whatever, and then drop it down, so then you don't run into that issue, and then have it sort of like a nice medium thing, and it just stays there for the rest of the race.
yes,
Because if you ran out as well, you then would screw yourself over at a pit stop if you came in without any power, because you need to run through the pit stop.
oh, you need to run through the pit lane with just the electric, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay, it's quite confusing, and it doesn't explain it at all in game.
No,
Typical of every fucking sim, really. Don't
it
really-
isn't. You have to go off somewhere else to find the info.
They don't explain fucking shit. But I think I've sort of got the gist of it now. Like, but I don't know whether Nick knows about any of this. Because Dan was saying, yeah, but it's like, I think we had the conversation in the mob. Whereas like, with you playing with the hybrid, it doesn't make a difference how much power the car produces.
No, you're basically changing the split of power if it's coming
Yeah.
from the high electricity or the fuel.
Yeah.
Because you're limited on your maximum amount of energy that you can use on a lap.
Yeah.
How and when it's deployed during an acceleration phase is different, because obviously your petrol's continuous, but then there's all the rules in the BOP around when the electricity, when your hybrid sort of can be deployed, especially
well-
with your four-wheel drive.
So the Ferrari doesn't seem to deploy any hybrid until 180 to 200 k's around that mark.
Yes. Yeah, because they've got a higher limit. It stops you having ridiculous acceleration out of tight corners compared to the other, to the LMDH cars.
Yeah. It is quite confusing, to be honest. I think if Dan didn't explain it, I probably wouldn't have had a fucking clue. But it meant I figured out I should be able to do tonight's race in one stop.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure I can do tonight's race in one stop, because I think it was saying I can do 30. I think the race is going to be around 63, 64 laps.
Yeah.
And I can do 32 in a stint. So I think if I do it right, I might have to extend by a lap in a stint.
Yeah, so you might want to try using that lap target.
Yeah. But I don't know whether it's
Ease.
basically. I don't know whether it's basically just do the first stint flat out and save in the second. Oh, I don't know. Or do I save in the first?
But I guess it also depends on when you drive around that first stint, how close are you to going an extra lap in that first stint? How much do you actually need to save? If you only need to save like 0.1 of a lap, you might as well save it there.
Yeah.
There's no point in you coming into the pits with 0.9 of a lap's worth of fuel if you could have then saved 0.2 of a lap and then come in the next lap with 0.1.
I don't know what to do.
It's easier in the GT3 because we can easily make it on one stop. I only need like 92% fuel for the second one.
Oh, so you're comfortably.
Yeah.
You're fine. Whereas I'm a bit on the edge. But I think obviously I'm driving around on my own, flat out. So I think in a pack, if I'm especially
With
at the beginning
traffic.
of the race. But then have we got a full formation lap?
No. It's only a short,
Oh,
because that's
so
all
I
we
don't
can
even-
do.
So I don't even have to worry about that then.
Yeah.
Doing a pool. So so in the traffic, I should be alright.
You are going to get caught behind GT3s.
Yes. Caught behind GT3s plus, if someone's similar pace to me, I can sit behind them and make sure that I get to the end. Plus you've got the prediction of how many laps we're going to do in total in the top right.
Yeah, which is why I
know
think it's a bit easier doing the pit stops, because you can see how much you're coming out of the pits with fuel-wise at 100%, and you can see how many laps it's predicting till the end of the race. So you know whether you were alright or not. Whereas like ACC, you have to guess on the number of litres that you needed and stuff like that, didn't you? You had to do some quick maths in your head.
Yeah. What sort of laps do you do in the GT3s?
I'm probably averaging low 47s.
Right.
Because what are you doing then?
I'm about mid 34s.
So you're 13 seconds a lap, isn't it? So that's going to be what, every 7.5 laps you're going to be round?
Yeah. It's going to be a busy old night.
Probably more like 8 with losing time getting through all the GT3s.
If it's... there's 36 cars on the track.
Yeah.
You're going to feel I like it, going to feel busy, right?
I did a AI race, just a single player race, to get used to a bit of hypercar traffic. I was the only GT3 and then I had 27 hypercars.
Oh my god.
And even on low aggression, sweet Jesus, they sort of bullied your way past these GT3s, you in the GT3. I got tapped on the back a couple of times. Going around the last corner, I was split. I had one on the inside and one on the outside of me. It's like, come on. It's like a public lobby, this is. A bit like.
Right, I better do a few more laps.
Then the question is, what are you going to do tyres? That's the next part of the strats.
I'm probably...
Don't forget you can change individual tyres. And the tyre time does not count.
in the fuel tank, is it?
Yeah, the fuel time, no, it's separate. It's 3 seconds a wheel. So I'm thinking the left's definitely replacing.
Yeah, I think the left would definitely need replacing, but I think I can probably get away with keeping the same on the right.
Yeah, especially maybe the front rides probably should be alright.
Are they open compounds in this series?
Yes.
Oh, there is.
There's mediums and hards in hypercar. I'm not sure how it is.
I think we just get mediums in GT3.
I might run a few laps of the hards. The hard on the front, I might run a few laps of the hards. Because the problem is, the temperatures I was reading, I don't think the rear left is getting hot enough for the optimal temperature for a hard.
Alright, so you can, obviously you could blank the brakes off a bit more potentially.
What car did you pick, Martin?
I'm just going with the Mustang.
Nice.
Seems a fairly decent all-rounder. The thing is, well, I've not got to worry about necessarily locking the wheels up, whereas you potentially might
Yeah.
get in a flat spot, which then you might want to then change it. It's going to be a venture into the unknown for a lot of people tonight.
What's this? You can do stuff with the engine, water radiator cover, oil radiator cover, notate 25%.
Yeah, that's just blank intake, mate. There's a cold ambient temperature, you could blank off some of the radiators. I'd say
Yeah,
anything over sort of 25 degrees and that, you won't want any blanking.
There's a lot of options on the diff as well.
Oh, we don't need GT3.
You got a lot. You've got power coast, preload, front power.
Yeah.
coast,
We
front
just got the preloaded GT3. Oh, in the Mustang, all you got is preload.
You can change the ratio section as well. I suppose, that's just true.
Everything, I think everything's short bar Le Mans. Or maybe Monza, especially if you really like the Curva Grande Monza. You might want the longer gearing.
I appreciate that.
The I don't think we can. You are?
Yeah, just got fucking 3 hours of this. Why do I do this shit?
What are you doing, Joe?
3 hours of Sebring. And GT3s, the VRS Endurance Cup.
On your own.
I've just finished the Indy 500.
Oh. Did you finish get to the end of the 500?
Yes, came 5th in the end.
Yeah, that's good.
Not too bad.
Is it the fixed one or was it open?
Open. I did one yesterday, but under a caution, a geezer just came in like a rocket ship, went straight into the back of me, took my rear wing off.
Oh, how fun. That's...
And then we done the
I
NEC
think-
yesterday.
Oh god, yeah, that was terrible.
Someone crashed into Alex, took him out.
For 35 minutes into the race, mind, and you know you go.
Is this
What's
Nordschleife, is it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nordschleife.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
we're running seconds. We're keeping up the leader. And watch the bit that goes really fast, which goes up the hill. You've got the long left hander and you brake hard for a right hander and it's a banked 180 degree.
Oh, what, sort of like a third of the way through the lap?
Yeah, like sort of
Yeah,
quite
before you go down the hill into the foxhole.
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
So I've come up up the hill, took the left hander, got on the brakes for this right hander, and the GT3 just ploughed into the back of me and sent me into the barrier. The car was so fucked I had to turn. We had 8 minutes to turn back to the pit.
Oh, yeah, because you're a long way from the old pits there, aren't you?
Also, I don't think you can do anything with brake ducts on this car.
Oh, right.
All I've got is. Oh no, I do. Rear brake duct wanking. Open. What's the tires? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120, 121, Do you know what I
Gotta go, man.
think?
Gotta go, leper.
I think I'm just gonna change tires and go for change tires on lefts and go for mediums.
Keep it simple for the first one.
Yeah, and I think I'll just
Choose
use
the number of variables at least.
Yeah, and I think I'll just use this as a bit of a test race, just to see whether I think before I start getting involved with that, I think I'll just
Keep an eye on see what other people are doing.
Yeah, and I'll use this more of as a test session really. And if there's anything that sticks out, then I'll be like, right, that makes sense for the next race. And I think I'll be happy if I end up being able to do the one stop. I'll be happy with that. Because it means I would calculate my fuel ratio right, and I might need a little bit of lifting kits. So that's the point. Is what you were saying about
That target system.
is that under the electronics?
Yes, it should be at
Yes.
the bottom. So if you change that to 2, and then drive out, you should see.
You are?
You should see, like, say when you come up to like the braking zones for corners, you should see some pink lights.
What, in the cockpit of the car?
Yeah, they should count up, and then when they're full, that's when you lift. I did watch it. I'll have to find the video that I watched on it.
I wonder if what's that far enough.
I don't know where, because they're in, I think they're in different places with different cars.
I think Dan said they might be on the wheel of Ferrari earlier. He did mention,
Right.
he did mention something about it.
You don't have a wheel, do you?
I don't have the wheel on screen now.
You might have to look again. Have you still got your phone set up with your dash?
Yeah. I
You might have to have a look to see if you can find one that works and has those lights.
Fucking constant battles, man. Dripping.
How long have you got left?
Oh, I'm only 50 minutes in.
Oh gosh, yes.
Seemed like
Yeah,
a good
for the
idea
long
at the time,
haul.
Martin.
Hello.
Howdy.
You sound a bit worn out.
My brain's fried.
You just
Just
got
go
to
to the
drive it
options
till
and
you
become.
Sorry, you just got to drive it till you get used to it. It becomes second nature eventually.
figuring out your fuel ratio for every track. That's gonna be a fucking whole
We know why. We think we
We
know
know-
why you're.
We
why
know
you
why
went wrong
yours
for you.
fucked up.
So the fuel in the pit stop thing is not what you add. That is what you're going to have in your tank when you leave pit lane. So when you just had one lap, it made sure you left pit lane with one lap.
Quality one lap.
You weren't adding.
I had like only had like half a lap.
Yeah, so it would have just topped you up to one
by
lap.
half a lap.
It would have just put half a lap worth in.
That is
No,
exactly what you
no.
asked it to do because that's how the system works. Virtual energy in there is you're asking what virtual energy you want to have when you leave the pit lane. So, and then it does some counts on what you got already and what it needs to add.
And if
It's
you
not
haven't
what
set-
you're just
if
adding
you
into the
haven't-
car.
And if you haven't set your fuel ratio right for what you're actually using, then that will throw it all up and skew it as well. So you need to match your fuel ratio to what you're actually using virtual energy wise. Otherwise, yeah, honestly, it took me a good like fucking half hour to figure it out with Dan. He was trying to explain it to me, and it took me so long. Yeah, when you got a Mexican trying to explain something in English, which is extremely confusing. It's like, oh my god, what's going on?
Yeah, I think the racing
I sort of understand.
how to do it.
I sort of understand it now, but it's still not figuring out. And it's also, I think tonight I'm gonna leave the tyres on mediums and just change the lefts, but it's figuring out when you can get away with using hards. Algarve. And I think I can get away with doing it on a one stop. So I'm gonna.
like that last one is really
Yeah, but I don't know, because the problem
You
is
only have it in the right temp.
you've got to have it the right temp. The temps that my readout saying is my heart won't be in the optimal temperature.
is it just hard and medium?
Here, yeah.
I wouldn't entertain the soft state. I think it would just kill them on the left. You say just, but that's enough.
Yeah, yeah.
When there's 18 of each.
Yeah, there's 36. 36 of us. Well, hopefully we'll find out if they're good, if they hold through the season. Because we always used to get good sign-ups in ACC, but whether you can hold the fucking potential for it.
They've got some reserves.
I always forget to turn the motor up for the first couple of laps.
I was all ready because I was like, oh yeah, I did servo in a minute. It's like, oh no, it's quarter past. Nice and
Yes. I think, yeah, fucking crap track.
I hate this corner. The first corner would be better if it was something like Kailami's first corner.
I hate the second to last corner.
That hair. No, not that
But yeah, the right hand
Which drops away.
Yes.
I don't mind that one.
It can go off camber.
I really took a race. I really enjoyed it.
It's, you can see, I can see how it could be an issue in single screen. In triples I can see it, so it's not too bad.
I'm a little better because I'm just had to pie in my GT3.
That eye stroke, is it like the,
Yeah, I
Left
don't.
hair.
It's. I find it's quite slippy on exit as well. That hairpin. Although I don't know whether that's because it's single player being on low grip state.
No. But then again, you don't need to get your pressures right. The different temperatures. You just put them on the low. It's going to be when we have the first weather race.
I've done quite a bit of wet running this past week in daily race around Sebring in the GT3s. It starts wet and it dries off through the stint. So by the time you get, like, if it wasn't a 20-minute race, you'd be thinking about pitting for dries.
Yeah.
Well, I started, like I say, I started
Nah, it's no worse.
they like it.
But I've got, yeah. I've got a couple of wins there this week, which I'm quite happy about. I think Joe, you won one this week there as well, didn't you?
Yeah, we did it together, didn't we?
Yeah.
I was in the lower split.
It's getting used to the way the ABS feels.
Okay.
Well, because I was looking it up on. I watched a couple of James Baldwin videos, and he was saying that juddering through the wheel on the ABS is essentially what they feel through the pedals. So it's actually quite. It's just a different way of sending that sensation through. So apparently it's quite realistic.
I think what I can
Oh yeah.
Yes.
And they're all simulations. They're not replicas.
Alex, do you reckon I can double stint these tyres? GT3 track temps and there's night time in it, 23.
Might be a bit tricky towards the end of the stint.
Alright, I'll change them now, see what they're like, and then maybe I'll double them to the end.
Do you gain anything from it? Don't they do fuel and tyres at the same time?
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, might have to take tyres then.
I don't think I've got my virtual energy boost right here. I thought they felt really good in the GT2. Mind you saying that, I've only driven it around Bahrain, so I don't know how it is anywhere else.
Turn down their brake force. Because if you look at the setups for like Le Mans, that's at sort of like 60% brake force.
What fraction?
Yeah, max pedal force.
Yeah, I never lie. I always feel like that's a bit fake.
Yeah, but you want the maximum force you can do without locking. So if you turn that down, what's the problem? If the tyre can't give you any more stopping power, why ask more than it can give?
Yeah, I suppose.
And if it's in the setup, it's better than turning on like the ABS assist.
Yeah, we don't want to do that.
Going down a couple of legs. There is on Alex.
Oh, was it? Oh shit.
Oh, it only just launched though. Johnny's put, make sure you join in the car that you want to join in.
I might go more than 0.9 on the fuel ratio.
Well, it doesn't hurt. Virtual energy. No. Fuel's virtual energy. Yeah.
Wherever you set your fuel ratio is, that's 100% what your virtual energy is. For your tank, for your fuel tank.
Oh, it's still got this lovely book where you join a server and it shows you you're on wets. Everyone else is on a normal tyre. Yeah, 10th June is the... Right, let's see how fast they actually are. I've got no idea where I'm going to set pace-wise. Yeah, it'd be a GT3. I think he's in a Mustang like me.
Might go.
I see we're allowed to use that pit lane shortcut at the end of turn 1, because I just did and nobody else did though. I didn't get any penalty or anything from the game.
Oh, what, you go right?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been going straight on to track.
I don't know. I've been going right and not having anything come up saying track limits or anything.
Well, I've been going straight out.
I'd imagine would the shortcut be quicker?
Yes.
Right, so I want to up the motor map for the first couple of laps.
Should be right.
It's honestly, I'm regretting picking a hypercar because there's so much to fucking think about. When you actually get down to it, it's really confusing.
Some of it just becomes sort of second nature. Like getting the first lap or two, having it turned up and then flicking it down.
Slippy.
Oh, load of, Alex, you're in one of those LMU red and blue Porsches.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Oh, are you behind me?
There is a button to refresh the cars. I can't remember what it is though.
Alright.
Had the same in.
I know it refreshes at the end of a session.
Yeah, there's a button to do. There was a yellow fucking box car in RF2, looked like a Loddy car. But there is a button. It's like R or something like that, and it refreshes the cars.
Just have a look at that. It just looks so weird. Like if you're not really paying attention, you just have this Porsche come flying up behind you. This red and blue one. It's like, hang on, how's this car so much quicker than me? You realise it's actually hybrid are.
I'm gonna map some buttons for the motor map, I think,
Yeah, right.
rather than going through the... Yeah. Oh, fucking hate this track so much. Fucking horrible.
I'm surprised. I think first round, it's do a bit.
Yeah.
I understand why WEC go here. Bit of a odd place. That's nice. It's not like it's sort of a major catchment zone for fans and stuff, is it really? Or a country which sort of heavily supports sort of the motor industry or anything. But it's down south, sort of in the holiday sort of Algarve region, isn't it? Portsmouth. Doing a practice pit in as well, Alex.
Oh god, no. Oh my god. Is it dry?
Yes.
Yes, exactly.
He would have been a right nuts for making the first round wet.
I was just thinking it would be typical Onid with how they've done the multi-class stuff in the past.
Well, yeah.
In the dark, in the wet. First round for a championship.
There gonna be a driver's brief?
Yes, with 10 minutes to go.
Fucking hell. Fucking miles off the pitch. Oh, maybe the last corner's flat out then, and I just... Oh, okay. Maybe you can't take it flat.
You've been too much of a whip.
Took it around the P2,
It just feels like the front end washes right out. We're having a slight lift before that crest.
Oh, I need a big lift. I was going over the crest. This thing. You see the lights? Can you see the lights at all in that lap system, Alex? Or do you not?
Laps?
You know that target system.
No. I think they're on the steering wheel of the Ferrari, which is why I can't see it.
Yeah. I realise I've actually got it as well in this GT3.
Right, still. Don't crash this pit in. I think I'm going to need a little bit of luck tonight to have a good result.
Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not quite running with those boys today though.
Yeah. Bit more of a new track for you, this.
hoping others are doing quality. It's just fucking hell, it's really silly.
Well, you can see, because you can see that fuel, or the virtual energy, can't you?
He doesn't want to see Martin.
Oh yeah, drop. My game just crashed. No. 33.2 on fucking 77% energy. Oh my god. I've done 34.4.
Oh shit, welcome to my world, bitch.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell, Martin, P1.
Yes, I know. I don't quite understand what's going on. And the world's turned upside down a little bit because parking's P4 as well.
Yeah. Here had a Kai Sig.
Yeah, and he's on low fuel as well. He's been doing. I probably did about 30 laps yesterday. I've never really driven this place particularly.
You didn't watch setup wise, or you just got
I'm using the CDA setup with some tweaks to the traction control. And you got to, for this Mustang anyway, you got to be happy to let the car slide and rotate on the power. Not like ACC where it just had to be stuck really quick. This, you got to be happy for it to be rotating, and then that gives you a lot of speed off corners. Alright, somebody's obviously just done a proper quality run and gone up a second quicker than me, Alex. I have Townsend, who I don't really recognise.
just volume.
Oh, fuck me, is he?
No, I've only done race run. It's close to the top of my car, isn't it? 410's covering his obstacles.
I think I know where I'm losing big chunks of time. Have we got, oh, we've got, right,
Yes, try to brief it now. Fine. Look at it.
Cool. Hello.
Did you hear that, Alex? You're going out second in qualifying. Yeah, GC3's out first.
No. I know what's going on.
What do you do? You didn't pay attention.
I did, because I heard there's no return to garage.
No, well, no. No, not in the game. No, not if your car's bollocks. It's bollocks. Which you can do. You can knock wheels off and stuff.
So you're not allowed to escape to the pits if you've got terminal damage. You just have to sit there.
No, you can, but you can't. Not like an ACC where you can RTG and then sit there while it fixes your car. You can't do that like or in iRacing where you can tow and stuff. It's just if your car's lost a wheel and you can't get it back to the pits, that's you out.
Right, got ya.
A bit harsh, really, because you could have instant no fault to your own. And you knock both front wheels get knocked off, and it's like, well, that's me done then for the night. I can't do anything.
And then you
Makes it interesting.
Yeah, but then they expect you to sit there. You can't
No, they did say
no,
you
if
can.
you're out, they let you leave. They're not that harsh. It's not a rage quit that, you are out.
As long as you didn't drive into the wall yourself and kill yourself on purpose, that'd be fine.
Just get all these kamikaze people.
Yeah, get to the end of the straight and just turn left. You need 2 runs then.
Yes, I think so. I think that's the best way to do that. 15 minutes?
I mean, you can. I think Hypercars probably can because we're like 13 odd seconds slower a lap. Soon adds up.
How many pit stops you got?
I may only do 1.
I think I can do it on one. I've done me man, and I think I can do it on one.
I think one of the silver ones I've done, it had 2 times fuel usage. I don't know how the broadcasts work, Alex, for qualifying, because obviously we're all in our own. sort of
With iRacing, you can click on people and it'll just watch you in that with that person in that direction.
right.
So I'd imagine it's the same.
So we are, well, you might just be able to see everyone, because we are technically all on track at the same time, because you like the relatives work.
Yes.
Fucking hell, I think the arms are gonna fall off.
I'm not surprised, you just done Indy 500 and now 3 hours of fucking Sebring. You fucking hell.
It's like a drive to Scotland.
You could have gone to see Jamie instead. Right, well, good luck.
Yes, you too. But this one's really going to be about the first lap is nothing. You just building your temperature with her.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Jesus, you've been absolutely hunted from behind.
Oh dear.
I just seen the headlights in a weird, like, cut across my screen in a weird way. I looked in the mirror and he's bumped backwards.
What tracker car are you in again? Quali now.
We're in quali now. Fucking track is shit. Christ. Fucking hell.
Oh,
15 minute.
15, yeah.
Right, I'm gonna go for this.
Zero. Right, 5. 4 tenths off. This, at one point, it was top 5 was covered by half a tenth.
potentially that hot. That's it.
Yeah, I had that in me. I had a tenth and a half, 2 tenths in me, just trying to put it together, but I'll take that, considering I had no idea where I was on pace.
Yeah.
There's some people at the back, there's a couple of slow ones. Yeah, so the top of us, we're in mid to high 45s. The bottom two, 50 and 51.1. So like 45.9. So like, yeah, saying Alex, there's a couple of really slow GT3s in the bottom. I don't know if you've seen at the times, like in the 50s.
Ah. Yeah.
Like 4 or 5 seconds off us. So yeah, not too bad for you, mid-pack. P8.
Not so much the position, it's the amount of fucking time I am off of P1.
Where are you losing? You're losing a bit everywhere, aren't you, really? It's, well, it's going to just, again, seat time and you're not really familiar with. And if you look, who have you got ahead of you? You got Angela Scott, you got Cowley, you got Alfie, Aidan Carter. Not so
Yeah,
people. That guy who's got pole looks pretty damn quick as well, doesn't he? So Ben Lieberick. Never seen that. No.
Yeah, it's just annoying because I'm normally on pace with Bevan, I'm normally on pace with.
Yeah, and you're what? You're a second off Bevan.
Well, we'll hope for the
Right. Bit of a week to redo your fuel.
yeah,
How long's your race again?
an hour and 40.
And don't forget to click start driving as well. And actually we can set the pit stop. We can set the pit stop up now, can't we?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can also fit a used tyre as well, which you want to be careful of.
You know what the worst thing is?
Refitting a punctured tyre over and over.
Yeah. Alright, I didn't realise there was tyres set at that point. Granted.
Thank you, tactic pad 2 for you.
Would have helped if two other teams might have given us a hint to that, but
We're not in your. Oh, we can't see what's
Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck, lads.
Oh my. Are you fucking joking? What are they doing? Nah, just fucking two people come at the inside of me, barrel roll in front of me, and I got nowhere to get. I got fucking loads of damage, front and rear. Hopefully it don't reflect. We're in the fucking GT3 pool here.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Oh, have you got bad now?
No, he's gone back past me.
Fucking Christ. Absolute fucking bunch of spastos.
Horrible first turn, that. It's like there's just this weird medium speed thing, which is one line throw as well.
That whole first section is just shit.
Yeah, so I think it'd be better if it's sort of like angled like Kyle Arby's first corner. Something like that.
Yeah.
Slower and tighter.
Well, it's been alright if we got the fucking brakes. I'm barreling in fucking cold tires as late as they can on the brakes, like.
Especially for an hour and 40 race.
Yeah, classic strategy, you should know that.
Yeah. This car don't feel right.
It might be worth, if you're carrying a bit of damage, I know it might fuck your strategy a bit, but it might be
I'm
worth
not doing a second stop.
getting out of the pack, getting your car repaired.
Yeah, but I'll be doing 2 stops then.
I know.
I'll be fucking miles away. So just,
But what time are you going to lose carrying damage that far in?
what are you doing, Matt? What are you doing? You can't hold that position. He's gone out the inside of it at turn 1, used all the runoff and held the position. What is he doing? really annoyed me. I can't believe he. I can't believe that.
The game does have things for illegal passes.
Yeah.
He's
But
just
obviously,
got, like,
he made the move illegally, but then he just kept it by being illegal. So he probably just took the track limits warnings to like the points. P4 at the minute. I've got a little bit of damage to my rear after a bit of a tap from a hypercar on that one. Had a very good start. Yeah. I think I was technically in the lead by the time we got to the first corner. Yeah. You're not going to get many laps before the old hypercars start coming round. So it'd only be about 7 or 8 laps. Seen of them coming through. Especially when they're bunched up.
what the? Oh my god! Oh my god!
What happened?
Going flat. This bloke is rubber banding so bad. I thought he slammed on the brakes in the middle of the last corner, the flat out right.
Who is that?
So I just braked and de-spiller. It was like he stopped in the middle of the track. So I've just I've gotten on the brakes,
Yeah, instinctively, like you do.
there, and then all of a sudden he's like halfway down the straight.
I reckon that means the stuff we've been through, that
It's so annoying. I called to the back of the pack. and I've lost it all.
do you like lasting like?
I'm 14th at 16.
And one of those is pitted because they just came back past us a lap or so ago.
So I've had an absolutely atrocious start to this race.
Here comes the hypercars.
More of that
Deep breath.
bastard. Yeah, I know, I almost wiped out the first one we come across. Back to the spinner. Oh my god, what is going on? Oh, this goes so fast. What's happening? Oh, there's one corner I keep losing the rear on. I think it's because of the rear damage. But whenever I get fucking close to someone, I seem to... Whack it. Whoa. We've made a place.
Oh, that fucking twatty.
What? I wonder whether it's my connection, because I've just been on the tail of Zach Silver, and then it's just...
Nah, to be fair, mate, mine happened yesterday as well. I think it's more the game than the servers.
He just seems to be launched onto the right hand side of the truck. Cheers, mate.
Yeah, it's up. There's like a front pack of hypercars, then everybody else is very next up. It's
It's well, everyone else has got fucking white out. It was a Toyota. I don't know who it was, but it was a Toyota that came absolutely barreling in. He just come barreling in on the
I've
inside.
only had one go past me so far.
I don't even think I've find it yet.
No. I've just got P10 behind me at the minute.
Yep, there I am.
There you go. Annoyingly, I just had a half spin. And then I was right on the back of Johnny. I was only like 3 seconds off Kai sitting at the lead. If you'd slow them up, that would be much appreciated. throw some dickhead hypercar moves.
Right, I think that's me back into P10. I have to say the racing hasn't been very good in this. They stopped in the greatest.
You're out of position in effect, aren't you? You're racing with people you don't normally race with.
Well, yeah, I suppose.
Anders.
Don't think I'm going to repair this damage.
What doesn't help is you don't know how long it's going to take.
No.
And we've got no feel for it in the game as well. Yeah. So I'm feeling pretty sweaty and knackered already. I just looked up, an hour and 20 to go.
Yeah.
It's going to feel like a long one.
Oh, those have got 50 minutes.
How's it going with you then, Joey?
Going quite well actually. P11 at the minute on the pit cycle.
That's not too bad.
No, it's not bad. We're just starting from 48.
No, it's good though.
God, I can't wait to go to a different track.
Where's next?
I think it's Bahrain Endurance.
That won't be too bad. That's quite a good track.
Apart from the endurance bit.
Yeah, that's all the funny
The
stuff.
slow shitty section that they did 1 year in F1.
BMW GT3 was miles off the wall.
There's one like Cotty or somebody, I can't remember if he was last or second last in quality. Just had another little sort of half spin moment thing and lost 2 positions, which is annoying. Just one corner keeps catching me out. Oh! The GT3 cars ahead of me just hit the sausage curve at turn 1 and was sort of on its wheels on its side.
Parkour.
I am catching right.
Alright, GT hypercars for round 2.
Whoa!
You good?
Oh, he definitely lifts for the last corner. Oh my god. Almost reamed his asshole.
What, hypercar lifted?
Yeah. I almost absolutely plowed into the back of his hole. Oh, he's lost it. There we go. fun experience.
There's only one Toyota that I can see.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was him. Ah. I know why I sometimes keep losing the rear.
Got no rear wing.
No. I've let my battery fill up again.
Ah. You not found the intermediate ground.
Thank you. I don't like all this. Oh my god, that was absolutely plowed into me. I think that's why I've lost the air a couple of times. Saying that.
I've lost it on the way out, and this is where I've had, that's the corner I've had the moment to coming out of that right hander. 7.5 seconds off Kaisik.
Not too bad.
Oh, you killed yourself. I'm cut. We just got stuck really slow. BMW.
Oh, if you.
Oh, Oh, I'd have to really spin it out to that corner. Oh, it's not much time. Down to bloody P10.
Which video I'm not having
Sorry?
So me and you have not had a good race so far. It's oh, this is all going terrible as well for me now.
No, I lost probably about, I don't know how many seconds there. 15 and that's really spin. I was trying to keep out of the way and I just barely spun it. So, maybe doing a full stint may have been helpful practice beforehand.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know exactly what you said. Yeah, that corner is really snippy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, fucking slow down. Christ. What position are you in then?
E10. It's 25 seconds covering the top 10, and then behind me to P11 is 24 seconds.
Right. I hate this track. I hate this track. I think I'm just gonna always take this as a drop down. I think.
You're gonna have to buy some of the other DLC then.
It's so horrible.
Oh my god.
Man, look, there's not catching anyone.
There's some really big gaps.
Staying the same.
You're like how I was last week at Le Mans. I was just driving around myself.
Oh fucking hell, I'm very tired, man.
I just got to take this as a learning experience.
Yeah, I felt like if I wasn't shoveled up wet at the beginning, I wouldn't have had such a bad race.
See, I'm the opposite. I started alright, I just only been dropping down the order.
Yeah, I mean, I've worked myself back up to pretty much what I started 8th. I'm pretty much back to where I was, but...
Well, there's plenty of time for people to mess up.
I do have to admit, I think...
I'm going to do all tyres actually, looking at mine.
You can do all of them.
Yeah, my front right's at 79, my rear right's at 75.
They don't know how much wear... Whoa, what are you doing? Oh my god. See, how much wear is 70 odd percent though? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. But I don't also fancy having a big imbalance between left and right.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. My front right is 81. My right rear is 74. Yeah, I might do the same to be fair.
I'm just going to play it safe for this first race. I'll lose out time in the pits, fair enough, but I should hopefully have some better tyres than other people.
Yeah, switch to mediums.
Top 3 recovered by about a few seconds, you know, in the hypercar.
Yeah, I've been slowly falling back compared to them. Alfie took the lead, didn't he?
Yeah, they're certainly going for it through traffic.
I'm probably going to get last, to be fair. With how
Oh, the
far
leader's
back
just
I
come
am.
back past me again.
I'm 55 seconds off the lead.
B12 and B13 have been lapped in hypercar.
Come on. P8.
it's very early for pits because we're not quite halfway yet. Oh yeah, I've just gained a place back to P9. Only a second or so behind Alex Parkin.
Oh, Alfie Bevan's also pitted.
Not in time with 51.50 left.
No, but he's still got 8% energy, mine.
Yeah, right, so he could have made it, and he's...
But I suppose if your energy doesn't match up with your fuel.
Yeah, we can only see energy, we can't see fuel. P8, just got parking.
Nice.
That was only 26 seconds off Kaisek, which, with all the spins, not the worst. He would have been further ahead of me in ACC at this point, after 50 minutes.
Yes.
The four sides of my car have got some light damage on it.
You are?
Three of the four sides of my car have got some light damage on it. It's in the left hand side.
What colour is
Yellow.
Yellow.
I don't know, I've got yellow damage, so...
Okay, so I'm going to presume mine's a little bit heavy.
Shit,
because
right.
I've got
I need to pit next lap.
Yeah, I've only got one more lap as well.
Old tyres.
Touch that Alfie Bevan. Because he's nowhere near to be seen, and he was massive, 12 seconds behind me when he came out of pit.
Like how you P3 on pace alone.
Yep. Stop the count. Red flag.
Oh god, I'd love to see a red flag.
You can't have long left now, Joe, can you?
20 minutes, 18 minutes.
I literally have no sympathy for you, mate.
Oh shit, safe man.
That's right, mate.
Appreciate you.
That's right. Anything for a friend. I know. I'm going to do 7 hours worth of racing today.
4 hours yesterday, 4, 5, 6 hours yesterday as well. It's a wonder I still have a family if I'm honest.
Yeah, I'm surprised Bliss is married. I'll never see him.
I
So
only ever
Macy,
see
that's
him
a
on the
bonus.
stream.
Yeah, that is true. Right.
I'm in. With 0.3 of a lap.
I am also in.
52 seconds to paralyze the tape for me. Oh. There you are.
Art has dropped off the jack before I even start.
Cowley's still here though. Oh no, he's out tracking, so yeah,
Did they do the tires after the shoot?
I don't know. You don't. It's just, well, if you left auto ignition, it's fuel and then they do the tyre, so I've just got lifted up about 47 seconds. Don't get to look to see whether it's clear in the pit lane.
Holy fuck.
Alfie Bevan's in the pits again.
What? It turned my car sideways for me to drive out, but there was no car in front of me in pit lane. Is it normally?
Yeah, well, it does that if it thinks that you might be blocked.
I have no one in front of me. Oh, good job.
Right, I bet some seems to be quite quick. I think I've jumped somebody. Close up on the other neck. But I have lost a position to Yaroshenko, who I overtook earlier. So he obviously didn't take tyres on, I guess.
I think there's a... I think there's a couple in my,
I think Alfie's quick. That's where it said his vehicle's stored in the garage, so I think he's out of the race.
Yeah, because he was like 12 seconds behind me, and then all of a sudden he just disappeared. It's got to be maybe some possibly hardware related.
Well, just damage.
Yeah. Look at this. More of it. I don't know if anyone else is a pit. Oh my god.
There you are.
Hello.
Bye.
I do wish I kind of played GT3.
He's the high up down.
I think it probably would have made more sense. Just to try and get used to it. All the strategy stuff.
I have to say that you do have to put some GT other hypercars throwing in there here from all angles.
Final splash.
Yeah.
Oh my god, fuck me. Fucking racing off pit lane.
Oh, good luck. Does it save the replay automatically?
I've got no idea.
Oh, stick to your line. I have to admit, Mustang sounds fucking. It sounds so good in this game.
Yeah, it's alright.
Random just work together.
Jesus, Porter's so good out the corners.
I have to admit, I don't know if hour and 40 on a Sunday evening is a bit much.
I know what you mean. Quite a physical game as well, this.
Starting at 7 PM as well. It's quite late for Sunday.
Yeah. So it was starting, well, 7:15, so it was later than it normally starts. Plus the race.
Quali was... Practice and quali was a bit shorter than usual.
Yeah, true. I reckon there's a way round here to abuse the track in this time. Because there's so many places that you can extend over the curves, and it pops up saying track limits, and then it just flashes straight back off, so you don't get anything for it. So I reckon I'm losing a lot of time through that.
If it pops up green, you're okay. You know, even before it says when it says evaluating, that you're okay.
Yeah, I need to watch some track guides around here really, see what I'm doing.
I watched the Unleashed Driver one, because they also do one for different classes as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think I need to watch that because I'm probably losing. I reckon there's a good second around here which I need to find. How miles? He's 74 seconds ahead of me. And I'm back. Look at so far off.
The one is a track you do know a lot better, though.
Yeah. You know.
Some mad fucking dash to the line now. Me and this Porsche in front are on 3 stops. Everyone else is on 2, and they've got fuel savings, so they're fucking saving fuel. And we're catching them off hand over fist with 5 minutes to go.
Or what position are you?
I'm 14th at the minute. I've no idea where I'm going to end up, mate, if I'm honest.
I'd say I'd rather be in your position than the other people.
Yeah, I'm maybe catching like 2 seconds a lap.
There's nothing worse than constantly looking in your mirror trying to see if they're coming or not.
And I'm setting green lap, green lap, green lap, so I'm on light fuel.
Some of these guys decided not to take tires.
hypercars that are very trusting. They'll just send it round the outside and sort of chop your nose off in places.
Yeah. Tell you what, I haven't lost any time to count.
Oh my god, we're with them.
Oh, good luck, mate. Push, push, push. Come on, mate. You can see me going up the inside. Well, that's probably giving you a bit more of a gap there than mine.
Up behind.
Yeah.
Well, he was coming anyway. He's just pitted. Oh, he's pitted at a different time. Got he's very quick. I was stood on the back of Yellow Neck, but I just lost in the last couple of laps, unfortunately.
Nice to see him back in the action.
Where else would he be?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. Ooh.
It's the next lot to do with you slowing down. Hammer and Yaroshenko.
Yeah, I've not been able to do much for you there, mate, if I'm being honest.
You're losing any. We're not really losing any time, so. Christ's sake, which is slightly encouraging. And we are slowly catching. Well, I want those two to fight Hammer and Yaroshenko because then we can catch them back up.
Oh my god, I've just got so many track limit warnings in that final fucking corner. Holy shit. Ooh, I'm so close to the drive through now. Christ.
Oh, what a fucking race. P11.
Finish?
Yeah.
Oh,
Good go.
that's not bad, starting from 48th.
Yeah, mate, that was a great last fucking push. Geezer spun it on the exit, rolled across the track. Me and the guy I was battling both decided to go different ways around him. My way was just faster. It's like the Hakkinen move. On the Kemmel Straight. Should pick up load of I rating for that. Wowza. Heart's beating out my chest. I'll be right back, guys.
Cool.
In sight now, which is good.
Nice.
We're all just compressing up. There'll be like 5 of us soon, all together. I think a couple of them in front didn't take tyres.
Right, okay.
Somehow closing on Kaiseg. It was 27, now it's 24 and a half.
Nice. Oh.
It just annoys me more because if I had had that silly spin in the last 15 seconds.
Well, yeah.
else to blame but myself though for it. So
Yeah, well, it's just one of those things, getting used to how the tyres feel over a stint.
never driven a car with this worn tyres before.
No, I mean, well, the longest race I'd done is that Le Mans one the other.
The thing is, I didn't even do it in this last week.
No. There's people ahead of me with a lot less energy. I'm really hoping
I know I'm conservative.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think we both are normally. I mean, I've got 52%, and there's cars ahead of me with 41%. But now I suppose we've only got 20 minutes of the race to go, so...
Yeah.
Oh!
Five is GT3 now, covered by about 4 seconds.
Fucking hell.
I am right at the back of it.
I think I'm coming up to you.
Yes, you are. You might get me down like the back straight.
Yeah.
Maybe not actually.
Cool. Yellow. Yellow flag.
Yeah, I can't see. Oh, we lost the Ferrari. The GT3 Ferrari. Yaroshenko. It's alright, that's a position for me. Oh, Audi's not in the lead anymore. This Toyota is that's just coming up to us, so you may get lapped, Alex.
Ah, so there is two Toyotas.
There's a white one and there's a black one.
I'm pretty sure it was the... I reckon it was T-Shanks who hit me.
He was the one further down the grid.
Yeah. Yeah, it's T-Shanks then. Oh, yeah, I've got way too much energy.
No, I have. I could have probably saved a couple of seconds in the pit stop. I have 13 laps of fuel.
I've got
13
14.
Oh, sorry, I got 12.4 of energy actually. That was
I've
my
got
fuel.
I got 14 of energy. Yeah, I'm definitely getting laps here. And I don't know if I'm losing pace with damage, I don't know. I got orange front and rear bumper. I don't know how bad that... Oh my god. I don't know how bad that is.
No, I've only got yellow. Six now. Yeah, that's probably going to be about it. Looks like the not stopping the tyres didn't work. There's some people struggling now with really struggling.
I don't think anyone in hypercars tried that. 'Cause or anyone in front of me has tried it.